Hi everybody. I want to hop on here really briefly and tell you about the Echelon Stride Treadmill. One of the reasons we picked it up was because we want to be able to keep moving any season of the year. Here where we live, it can get quite cold in the fall and the winter. So I want to do something that will allow us to keep moving, and the Echelon Stride Treadmill has been great for that. I want to show you one of the coolest features, and then we'll get into just a couple of things that's on the dashboard. But from after you've worked out, a lot of times you want to be able to store it. For us, we keep it set up all the time, but if you're somebody who needs the space back, it has these two little red triggers underneath. And all you do is you just click them and let this front panel fall forward, and then you step to the side, and there's just a little lever down below that you step on. Once you step on it, you kind of just gently let go the whole module, and the rails just move down. So it's really a nice feature. When you do this though, you want to have it off. If you look down here where my foot's at right now, you can see that the power is off. I'll turn it back on here just a moment after we set this up. But to set it back up, you just lift one side of the rails, or both sides if you want. Click into place just like that. Step back up here, press down until it locks into place. So when you're all set and you're ready to work out again. When it's down, you can move it. It's got front wheels that allow you to move it under a bed. You can move it into a corner. A lot of people will prop it up. We just tend to leave ours set up. So before I show you the front interface, there's one last thing just to briefly show. Once you flip the power button on, there will be a pretty loud beep. So you may want to turn your volume down just a little bit, depending on how loud you're listening to this. But the power's here. Flip it on. This initializes, and that's the beep. That's pretty loud, and there's no way to change it. I've looked through the manual, and I can't find a way to turn it off. But that's the only part of this that I dislike. And besides that, everything is really great. If you've just worked out and you end your workout, you pause, stop here, you stop it, this will eventually auto turn off, and then the next time you come and you press start, it will make that same beep sound that you just heard. So also on this part here, you can see the safety clip, which you can clip this to yourself, clip it to your jacket or your shorts or whatever, however you like. I tend to not go at such a speed that I need it, but if you want to use it, it's there. And when you pull it out, the interface makes a really light beep until you put it back, and it stops any progress, and then you can resume again once it goes back in. But there's programs here that are already in there, the auto programs in different modes that you can see across the front here. I tend to not use those. I just like to go for a little walk, a little jog. Over here to the left side, you can see the incline decline along with the left heart rate monitor. You can put both hands on and it will measure your heart rate. You'll see that here, and this will change as you are running, walking. And so incline, it goes up to 10%. There's a holder for your phone. Love that feature. Normally I'd have this phone in it. Over here is a water bottle holder. I happen to have my water bottle here, and I stick it in, and it fits great when I'm walking, running. And then here's speed that you can quickly adjust on this side. So let's do just a really quick walk on this, and I'll show you what it's like. So hit the start button, it counts down, and right now it's going to start me off really slow. So usually it starts at 0.5, yep. And I'm just going to, over here on the side, I'm just going to adjust that. Let's go up to, like, I don't know, 2.0. So 2 miles per hour. I'll do my best to keep walking and talking. You'll see that it shows the pace, shows the time, no altitude right now, no distance yet. And here's the incline. I'm gonna gently increase that over here on the left. So I'm doing that, I'm feeling it. I'm at a 3 incline. It can go, like I said, up to 10%. And then for speed, it can go up to 12 miles per hour. So you can really get to moving on this. It's also got quick speeds that once you've started down here, you can just hit those and it will go. So it's a really great treadmill for a whole family because it has various speeds that we all use. It's really handy. One of the great features for multimedia is there's a little bar right here, little ledge that you can put any device into, and then there's a little clip that pulls up from the back, and it's got tension on it. It will hold your iPad or your Android device, whatever you've got in place. I've used an iPad Pro on this. I've used an iPad Mini, used a phone, and it fits great and works really well. So we're walking, talking, we're enjoying working out, and we've got all the features we need to make it just really enjoyable. And when we're done, we hit pause, stop. You can see that our stats are still here. And then if we're done all the way, we've got all that calculated and figured out, we stop it all the way and it resets. And it's going down now. So I guess the only question left would be, would I purchase this again? And resounding yes. I would also encourage you, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna have it on a hard surface, maybe put a mat underneath, and then you might also think about a walking desk, which is really great to have if you wanna be on a Zoom meeting, attend it, and maybe get some workout in. So I would definitely purchase this again. I would highly recommend it. I think you'll love it.